As polls opened across the South Asian nation, there was tight security and little mystery over the outcome. The ballots being counted offered virtually no choice. The main opposition group, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, boycotted the election, calling it unfair and pushing for a nationwide strike after its demands for a neutral caretaker government during the election run were brushed aside by the ruling party.
It is absolutely a farce election. They are snatching our voting rights.
A crackdown against the opposition preceded the vote. The country has seen mass arrests and a stifling of freedoms that human rights groups and Western observers call disturbing. And violence on the eve of the election. A suspected arson attack on a train killed 4 people, and more than a dozen polling stations were set on fire. At protests leading up to the vote, the prevailing mood was despair. Usually voters decide, Pritam Das says, but here in Bangladesh, people don't have a choice. As expected, the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who has ruled Bangladesh for the last 15 years, sailed to a 4th straight term, defiant.
I have to prove credibility, right? To whom? To whom? A terrorist party? A terrorist organization?
We are very disappointed.
For many in the country, the vote is tainted, this expert says, with Bangladesh effectively a one-party state.
Yes, and we were making little baby steps, and now that we are back to square one, I am, of course, very worried about the future.
That fear deepening among disillusioned voters who shunned the polls, like rickshaw driver Mohammed Saidur. Why would I vote, he says. What's the point? Salima Shivji, CBC News, Mumbai.